Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praises and all honor and all glory unto my power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak. I also want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well. And I also want to say Shalom to the 144,000 men that are laboring and toiling in his work for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I also want to say Shalom to the innumerable multitude, which consists of the men, women, and children, who Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, will show his mercy upon in these last days. And I'm the brother, Ma'ait Gabar, from the GMS West Palm Beach Church. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, hopeful elect. And today's lesson is going to be it's pretty much concerning Babylon, which is America, is on its way of, shutting down. Especially, last year, in the year 2024, we began to see, all right, and this was years prior, but especially like in these last few years, you're seeing more and more of these stores shutting down. Party City is going out of business. Big Lots, Macy's, as you see, I'm about to read on this article, Macy's, JCPenney, you got Family Dollars that's closing down, the malls, malls is not like how it used to be back in the days. A lot of these stores and these malls, all right, are shutting down as well. All right, more people are shopping online, like Amazon, okay, Shein, all right, things like that. And a lot of these people is broke, So niggas ain't spending money like how they used to, all right, because we in the midst of inflation. So I just want to get a few scriptures, but first I'm going to read this article. And it says details about clearance sales for the 6 Macy stores that are closing in Florida. And this was 6 hours ago. It says 2024 was not the best year for some retailers in Florida. I reported on Florida losing some of its Big Lot stores as well as American Freight. Right, I was just talking about Big Lot, so that's the spirit. And it says, and LL Flooring, to name a couple of example. And now Florida will lose some Macy's stores as part of an overall plan by the company to lighten its load. Macy's previous announcement that it would close some stores. According to News Press, in early 2024, Macy's announced that it would be closing 150 unproductive stores as part of a bold new chapter for this company. This will allow it to focus on stores that were overperforming. Continuing on, it says the 8 Florida stores that are closing. It says here are the 8 stores that were listed for Florida's closure. Note that 2 have already closed, leaving 6 out of the 41 remaining Macy's stores in Florida. Per the Tallahassee Democrat, some of the stores are Macy's Furniture Galleries, the Miami Herald, and some are mall anchors. And I'm just going to read a few of these and get a little bit more on the article. Currently, I'm in Florida, in South Florida. So in South Florida, you have 3 counties in South Florida. You have West Palm Beach, you have Fort Lauderdale, and then you have Miami, okay, Dade County. So let's get the ones that's in South Florida. This is Boca Raton Furniture It's located in Glades, and it says it's currently already closed. This is Boynton Beach, which is in South Florida. All right, this is the mall anchor that's closing. You got one in Fort Lauderdale. You got one in Pembroke Pines. You got one in South Dade, which is Miami. And these are already closed. So let's read a little bit more of this, then we're going to get some scriptures. It says, the clearance sales are coming. Those who are interested in visiting these stores before they close to get some items on sale may want to know that sales for traditional full line. So that was pretty much it. All right, that's really not important. You know, the point is that this is prophecy. There's no coincidence why you seeing these stores closing down. All right, you seeing mass people getting laid off of their jobs. All right, especially, you know, at these motor, like General Motors, Ford, Dodge, and Chrysler. All right, a lot of people are getting laid off because a lot of people, these car dealerships can't afford it because, you know, people can't afford to pay for those cars. Let me just type this in real quick. So I typed in how many dealerships shut down in 2024. So it says, are car dealerships closing? It says car dealerships across the U.S. are closing at unprecedented rates, impacting communities, consumers, and the auto market. In this video, we uncover the reasons behind this trend and what it means for car buyers and the industry as a whole. So, yeah, that says it's closing at an unprecedented rate. So let's get some scriptures, and then that'll be it. This is Ecclesiastes 12, starting at verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. All right, so we got to remember our Creator in the days of thy youth. When you hear this word, you're supposed to be like in the spirit of Noah, right? Because it says Noah, he moved with fear. And each man, all right, has they time when the Lord calls them to the truth. All right, you actually might be, 17, 16. A brother might heard this truth at the age of 24. So we all have a different time that we come into the truth. All right, but now is that time to seek Yahweh Shema Shai, because these are the signs that the Lord told us that will befall in the last days. Prophecy is coming to pass. These words, they are faithful and true. And the days of evil are fastly approaching. Things are only continuing to heat up. Things not going back to how it was 2 or 3 years ago. Verse 2, and it reads, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. All right, those keepers of the house are talking about the economists. And I want to get this word economist from the etymology online. And it says household manager, right? The household manager. And let's read something here from the Google. Let's get this real quick. It says Wall Street consists of the largest stock exchanges, the largest financial firms, and employs thousands of people. As the trading hub of the world's biggest economy, Wall Street has an enduring impact on not just on the American economy, but also the global one, right? So let's go back here to the scriptures. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Right? You seeing these people know that something's about to come down the pipeline. Right? That's why a few years back you had a lot of CEOs dropping out their businesses, selling off their businesses. Okay? You got the elites that's building bunkers, doomsday bunkers. And they trembling. Why? Because they see in this place decline. They know that this shit is gonna fall. This shit is gonna collapse. Right? That's why Jeremiah 51:8. Let's get that real quick. And these top elite banking families, they know that this shit gonna fall. And that's why they gonna go to those bunkers. They know that Yahweh Shah is coming back. They know that we about to rule next. This Jeremiah 51:9. Actually, it started at 8. Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for take balm for her pain? If so be, she may be healed. So Babylon is suddenly fall. That's a future prophecy. Now we're seeing this place on the incline. All right? It's like that tree, that you see it's about to fall and break. All right, but it's just taking that one strong wind and then that whole tree is going to fall and hit the ground. And that's eventually Babylon, man. Okay, because seeing this dollar continue to weaken, inflation, these businesses are going out. These businesses are closing down. That means people don't work. Okay? People can't afford to live out here, man. And eventually people gonna uprise against the government. That's prophecy. Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one to his own country, for the judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So these other nations that's dwelling here in America, they're gonna flee back to their own country. All right, these so-called Arabs, right? These so-called Chinese and Japanese. All right, Ham gonna flee back to his country. So let's go back to Ecclesiastes 12:3. And it reads, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. All right, that grinding is ceasing. That grinding is eventually going to cease here in America. All right? The Lord, he's doing this thing little by little. Right? That's why you go to a lot of these major cities like, Chicago and Cali. And, California burnt up over there, man. All right, San Francisco, you see a lot of homelessness. Okay, you see a lot of businesses that are shut down. All right, got wood over the window because this place is through. This place is through. He's bringing this place down just like he did ancient Egypt. It's no difference. Let's go here. This is the book. Isaiah. Let's go there. Isaiah 19. And verse 14, and the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they shall cause Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, right? And that's the time that we coming into. There's going to be no work for Egypt. When you seeing Macy's close and shut down, man, you know that this shit is through. Because 10, 15 years ago, Macy's was a staple. So I just wanted to speak on that. Like I said, I was reading this article, and instantly thought about prophecy. All right, and as it says in Habakkuk 2 and 3, at the end it shall speak and not lie. And each and every day, the Lord is giving us more and more signs, giving us more and more, aka tokens, that he's about to come back and destroy this place. And ultimately, Lord willing, deliver, all right, you sincere brothers. All right? Because we not trying to partake in the wrath of the Lord. All right? Like it says in the scriptures, in wrath, remember mercy. We looking for that mercy from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So with that, I'm going to close out by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory unto my power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well. And I also want to say shalom to the 144,000 men that are laboring and toiling in his work for the sake of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And I also want to say shalom to the innumerable multitude which consists of the men, women, and children who Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will show his mercy upon in these last days. The Wadi Ba'ashem Yahushai for giving me the spirit of truth, and the Wadi Ba'ashem Yahushai for giving me the Holy Spirit, the Rechak Wadash to make this lesson. Lord's willing, until the next lesson, I'm going to say shalom and abba babal.